What's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here, and I know what you're thinking. What the hell? Where did he come from? Well, be sure to watch tomorrow's summoning video. It's my last one. Then you'll see maybe where Rose came from. So in terms of Rose, the character himself, aside from the gorgeous art, I think that Rose is a rather interesting character. In terms of where he sits, I would say he's definitely like an S tier character. But let's just quickly go through what he provides here. Stats wise, when you see numbers like this, it immediately tells you there's probably a pretty substantial amount of buffs going around. He has the card destroying, which is pretty useful if you get lucky, that is. Blue card, massive explode damage, restores vanish gauge, which can be pretty useful depending on what you're doing. You know, go through a combo, use the blue card at the end, you're almost done vanishing, so you back float and then you get it back. Can be useful for clutches. Green card is incredibly powerful. More strike damage, less cost. That's crazy, especially considering he's on the God Key team and you get a ton of green cards. Ultimate move, plus 50% damage, ultimate damage for 3 timer counts, just like Legends Limited Goku's buffs, which is rather interesting that he has that. Abilities. Main ability, so he gets his ultimate, restores health, nullifies unfavorable element factors, so he goes type neutral. If someone is blue, type neutral, so he's a rather interesting character in terms of, he's a great counter towards getting locked in, because he'll be neutral at the end of the day, and considering what he's able to do with his other passives here, so if he has more than 75% health, plus 30% damage for 15 timer counts, increased draw speed by level 1 15 timer counts when he comes in. If it's below that, then he'll restore key, a greater damage inflicted buff, and a longer duration for his increased draw speed, which is pretty damn good, which means that, you know, if the tides of battle are against you, then you got Rose who's going to step up the plate in order to do some more damage and help you out. Divine Punishment served. I find this rather interesting. Look, notice here. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 10% to damage received from tag God Key or tag Future 3 times when battle begins. Now you're probably thinking, why do 3 10% debuffs? Why not do 1 30% debuff? And it's because there are a lot of characters out there that have, nullify own element, not element disadvantage, but nullify any sort of debuffs twice or whatever. This is intended to wither that down. So I think the yellow Gohan is a good example. He nullifies any sort of debuff twice. Well, this is 3 times, so you immediately slap away all of those. It's a rather interesting passive that they added to this guy. Not only that, but I think this is interesting too. This is a first for the game. Following effects occur when this character evades an enemy attack with a vanish step. Randomly destroy an enemy card, okay. Reduces next damage sustained by 30%, cannot be stacked. This implies until enemy combo is finished. So, if your opponent baits you with a Rising Rush, or your opponent baits you into them gaining priority, taking 30% less damage from their combo is easily the difference between you dying and you living. So for Rose to have that is rather interesting, but the crazy part is the fact that there's no limit. There's no only once per battle, like like a cover change or anything. This is forever. So that's rather interesting to me that he has these defensive capabilities. Super interesting. I think he has an interesting and pretty good spot in the God Key tag. So enough about that. Let's jump into some PvP.
Louder.
Alright, here we go. Match number 1 going up against another fellow God Key user. I'm not surprised whatsoever that God Key has now become the quote-unquote meta or the most popular team right now. In their pool, they undoubtedly have some of the best characters that the game will ever have. I'm not shocked because the little trickling of God Key units that we had were already amazing. It does not take much for this team to be dominant. Now, in terms of who I want to start out with, he probably is going to counter me with starting out with Blue Goku. I don't mind that. It's the debuff I want to get off immediately. So, gonna start with Rose, gonna bring Goku, gonna bring Vegeta. No problem at all. My God Key team is actually my best team. Or is it my LOE team? It's one of those two, so the anniversary, I just wouldn't stop pulling God Key units, and if you saw the first summoning video, I kept getting all the God Key units. Well, not the ones that I wanted anyways, but here we go. There it is. Let's back up. So he's immune. That's fine, he knows what he's doing. There we go. So he dodged, that's fine. You forced his hand. Alright, look at these animations, absolutely gorgeous. We had a perfect vanish, and unfortunately I wasn't quick enough in terms of reacting. Feel free to do the damage that you want to do. I have to be careful with this dude. Ooh, that was a quick vanish. You're still stuck in with me, friend. There we go. I actually wanted you to bring him in for me. Say goodbye. I'm going with that one strike card. We have more than enough damage in order to take out this Goku, I feel. There we go. On Earth. That's my first time seeing that, actually. Oh wow, it wasn't quite a bit. Not quite enough. I'll take the hit. Gotcha. Ah, nice. Can't be too reckless here. Gotcha. So Blue Goku is dead. Regardless of what he does, he's certainly going to be killed. Or, you know what? Better yet, let's seal the deal. Regardless of who he brings in here. Absolutely gorgeous animation here. Gonna lock him in. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna wait for him to use his ultimate ability. Because Blue Goku still has a sustained damage cut buff that I want. Gotcha. There we go. Bring out the Vegeta. Here we go. That Vegeta is very, very strong, but he's someone that needs to build up his capabilities. Awesome. Let's get some debuffs going. Ooh, well played. He got me with that one there. But I don't believe he's type neutral anymore. Oh no, certainly 30 timer counts has not passed. Gotcha. Alright, let's back up. It's kind of crazy to me that I have another Rising Rush. There we go. Go in with some increased damage. Go in with the Vegeta. Gain some additional cards. Do some more damage. Honestly, the God Key team is absolutely ridiculous. Damn it, he waited it out. Nice. Alrighty. He hasn't used a green card in quite a while. Ooh, well played. There we go. I don't believe you'll be able to do anything about that. There we go, finished him out. Rose is very, very good, but man, his animations and his overall design is gorgeous. Let's jump into match number 2. Hey, new clip! Alright, here we go. Match number 2 going up against Majin Ricky, running a, I'm going to assume Super Saiyan team here. We're going to do the exact same thing. we're going to start out with Rose to throw the debuffs on him, and then we're going to swap into the other units here. In terms of his lineup, he doesn't have a very strong blue on his team, so I'm actually going to do the reckless thing and do this instead. I'm going to have Whis be the support. Now, I don't know if anyone else noticed, but is it not interesting how Rose is red, but Vegeta is green? It's almost as though you could run a very scary red-red-green team right there. Isn't it interesting? Alright, let's back up. Stinky perfect vanishes. We'll take some damage, but that's okay. Whis providing a team heal along with all those additional green cards is going to help us so much. Probably thinking he can swap out, but I'm not going to allow that. Really hoping for another card soon. That's fine, let's back up. Hello, old friend. Ooh, nice. You never know when people have Rising Rushes, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let Rose take that. I want his buffs to come through. We're gonna keep reducing our costs. Oh yeah, he can get me with that. That's fine. Keep reducing my health so I can get stronger. Ooh. Alright, let's see. I get the feeling he's gonna come for a tackle. I find it weird how I will have that selected and he won't openly switch to it. There it is. Alright, let's get some really good damage in here. Alright. Plus 50% ultimate damage buff going too. Although I need to swap Rose back in order to take advantage of his buffs, so... Gonna have to put a stop to that, friend. Oh, I wasn't quick enough. That's fine. If we take a Rising Rush here, that is no problemo. I think it's gonna be a strike card. Ooh, a green card. Nice. I want to swap in a Rose, take advantage of his new damage buffs and everything. Gonna go ahead and do that. Force the switch. There we go. Increase damage buffs. Pop the green. Reduce the strike cost because I need that. I need my blue card to be available as quick as possible. Go for one more. Oh crap, I was too early. That's okay. Oh, interesting. Look at that. Let's jump into match number 3. Alright, here we go. Match number 3 going up against the Gref, who's running a bit of a random team here. It is the... I haven't had a chance to play much PvP. Hell, I didn't even get to top 10k last season just because I had no internet, so probably going to need to do a little bit of grinding here, but this could be a good opportunity to show how well Rose will be able to hold himself against a unit that locks him in, because oftentimes the idea is lock a unit in, swap out to someone that gives him type advantage. Well, if Rose is stuck with somebody, the idea is that even if you were to vanish, your opponent gains priority on you, you're going to take less damage, and then you're going to be ready to just beat the crap out of them. So we're going to do this. I'm kind of tempted to bring Whis because his blue is not getting any buffs, so I might do this as well. And I guess he has greens there, which he might bring, so I'll just bring blue Goku as well, just for a balanced set here. Now, he doesn't have... The only unit that he has that I think will... Oh no, Super Vegeta will as well, so we get to drain up all of his Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's debuff counters, if you will, his shielding with this right off the bat. There we go. Get some damage going here. His animations are so nice. Even his flying in animation is really nice. Because the Evil Boo is silent, it's hard to tell if he's going to do anything. I'm going to let him go ahead and dwindle his HP a little bit, so the next time I bring him in, he's going to be very, very strong. Alright, that's less than 75, so I can now go to you. There we go. I don't think he's going to fall for that. Go with Whis. He wouldn't dare bring out the other Gohan, I don't think. Oh, he did. This is for all those lock-ins and green cards. Holy crap, he almost did 2 mil. I'm way too late on that. Ooh, the way that he swipes looks friggin' cool. I think he moved from there. I saw the animation. No, I didn't. I'm blind. If he goes for a Rising, we're gonna go ahead and let Blue Goku tank it. Not a problem, because Blue Goku is a friggin' animal. Speaking of friggin' animal, the fact that Vegeta also heals off of green cards is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. God Ki not only has some of the best damage output, but they also have some of the best sustainability as well. I find that absolutely crazy. Alright, Majin Buu's out of the way. Fine and dandy, back up. I just want to bring Rose in real quick. Aw. There we go, just do your thing. He cannot dodge, so we can go for... Ooh, cool! This is interesting. This Gohan is actually sustaining pretty damn well. Interesting. Alright, here we go. Another God Ki match. So many God Ki teams. It's actually nice to see something that's not movies. So I think I welcome it. But I feel like in a few days everyone's going to complain about the same thing. It's like, oh, I'm sick of God Ki. Oh, I'm sick of how strong they are. It's just an infinite cycle of one unit too strong, counter comes for him, counter's too strong, counter comes for him, forever, forever. So here we go. Interesting little God Ki team. What is he going to bring? It's probably going to be the same lineup as myself, so I'm probably just going to do the same thing like this. He could bring the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, or maybe even the Whis, but I feel like it just might be a mirror match here. That'd be the strongest lineup, but we'll have to see. It could be a good example of showing just how good Whis' supply of green cards is for the God Ki team. Vegeta and Goku constantly healing, what is it, 15, 20% of their HP is nuts. With Super Saiyan God Goku on the back end providing max HP buffs as well, crazy. Absolutely crazy. They just synergize so well. So damn well. The God Ki team is just so good. Just back up. There we go. Just gonna do some more damage here. Just see what Rose is up to. Just wanted to gather some more ki. There we go. There we go, matchup. Ooh, nice. We're just immediately gonna switch because we have our nice little green card there to heal us up. And with Goku's sustained damage cut, super useful for this. Go ahead. Oh crap, he got us. Alright, we'll take some hits. Alrighty. Thought we had one more Vanish in there. He's probably gonna have a Rising Rush here, since he's just quickly swapping through everything. There we go. Then we'll do this. This time I'll attack. Just gonna go for the attack here. I guess he wanted to give up his Goku here. Alrighty, you're out of the way. Ooh. That seems so strange, that always seems to happen. I heard that. Increased draw speed, so I should get that ultimate card soon. So his Rosé is definitely dead. Ooh, just barely made it. Gonna lock him in here. Now he should be out of the way. Nice little perfect vanish, although we do need to buy ourselves some time here. There we go. Gonna do one of these to reduce strike cost. Oof, those critical hits. We'll knock him back a bit. Hopefully Vanish Gauge restores quickly. But we have the sustained damage cut because we did a Vanish. So we'll go ahead and take. There we go. Look at that flying animation. Rosé is so good. He's certainly S tier, I think. I would put him there for me personally. The Vegeta is, in my opinion, probably top 3 best units in the game. But Rosé for sure is S tier. He's definitely good. He's not... I originally thought maybe he floats around like a... He'd be in like a Kid Buu position, where he's sort of like... He's a hype character and he's interesting to have, but he has no like... No weight. No real, you know, push, no influence to the meta or anything. But Rosé definitely does have his weight here. He's very, very good. He's a huge asset to God Key. Let's just do one more match. Alright, here we go. Final match of the video going up against IQ 100, who's running another God Key team. Yeah, some more. I'm gonna let this be... Well, I just said I'm gonna let it be the final match. So we're gonna... Same lineup. Same Rosé off the bat. Odds are my opponent's going to start out with Blue Goku. It's been a pretty cookie cutter what their plans have been thus far, so I actually do not mind so long as someone on the back end of their team is getting the debuff applied to them. That's the most important thing here. Either way, I don't mind if Rosé takes some damage, because alright, let's take some damage. I honestly do not mind if we take a couple of hits here, just because I want Rosé to be a little bit less health, so I can get his passive going. Get some damage in here. Just swap in a Vegeta. Ah, oh no, we have a little bit of lag. I'm not sure what's happening. Probably has a Rising Rush, and Goku might be dead here. Oh, that's fine. What on earth? Let's see what Rose can do against the blue without using his type neutrality. We're gonna go with the one blast. I'm curious. Would it be enough? It's still really, really good damage, but I don't think it would be able to finish him off. Yeah, it would have been more. It would have made more sense to use the type neutral. Oh, I was just curious. I have no idea what was happening there. Definitely not gonna let Rose take that hit there. Alright, now I just gotta wait for him to come back. And then I'll be able to throw him in the mix. Well, at least his blue Goku's out of the way. I wonder why he's saving his Rose. There we go. Get some damage in. I don't think he would swap out, so more interested in seeing Rose's damage after him losing his health and whatnot. It's pretty good. There we go. Ooh, Vegeta with the crits. With Super Saiyan God providing additional crit chance, it's just craziness. He's doing a really good job of mitigating damage by distributing it to all his other units. I think his transformation is about to end though. Wonder if I can go in with this. Ooh, we got in there first. And we restored gauge. Oh, not quick enough, even though he did the tap attack. That's okay, we'll let Rose tank a little bit here. There we go. And then we'll just let Rose finish it out. Yeah, overall, I think he's great. Definitely S tier for me personally in terms of his debuffs and self buffs that he provides, type neutrality, so he can do a good job of countering being locked in. So overall, he's good. He's pretty good. He's certainly better than Kid Buu when he came out. You know, super hype, but overall it's like, not much weight towards changing anything. But anyways, that is the, fifth and final match of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be on the lookout of part 2's summons coming out tomorrow. And until next time, peace.